Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Dr. Zagga and Estates. Happy New Year to all my subscribers and to all my viewers. If you are new to this platform, I urge you to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Now, Dr. Zagga and Estates is all about showing you building projects and educating you on some quality building materials, prices of building materials. So basically it's all about building projects and construction. Now today in my video I'm going to educate you or tell you about some quality materials you need for your building project. You know, not all materials are quality enough for your project, and if you want something that will make or will cause your project to last for a long time, then this video is for you. Now, before I move on to today's video, or what I have to tell you, first of all, I'd like to encourage all of you to keep sharing my videos to families, friends, to also watch and then subscribe and then like my videos. Help me grow my channel so I can also have a lot of subscribers. Thank you. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to touch on a few of the building materials you need, and for that matter, quality materials you need for your building project. So let's begin with the cables. So now, assuming you've put up a structure and you've gotten to a stage where you need to put in some electrical wires and all that. Now, there are a lot of cables on the market, but the quality one you need for your projects is the one we call the cable metal. So on the cable, you see the spelling K-A-B-L-E, cable metal. That is a very durable and a quality cable you can use, or you should use, for your wiring. It's a very strong and quality wire cable that you need to use for your building. The spelling again is K-A-B-L-E. Yeah, sometimes you may see Nexans, N-E-X-A-N-S. It's the same thing. So either cable metal or the Nexans cable. Now coming to iron rods. So basically in building you need iron rods. If you want to erect a pillar, or if you are doing a story building, or even if it's a single room and you need, probably you have the aim of probably continuing it, you will need iron rods. No matter how the building is, you will need iron rods, at least for the corners of your room where the pillars, you need pillars, you need to erect pillars, you need iron rods. Now iron rods, there are various types. So the type I'm going to talk about is one that you have to ask for or about when you go to the market to go and then buy iron rods for your building. And this is a standard iron rod. This standard iron rod is very malleable. So what it means is it has a high tensile strength and it's very malleable. It can be bent without breaking. Now, what is the use of this? So assuming you are trying to put up a structure, and so you have the foundation with your pillars in it, and then probably after, ideally once you put up a foundation, you are supposed to give some time for rains to beat the sand, go in, you fill more, just to give strength to the concrete, to the foundation. So now let's assuming you were so fast in building such that you didn't have time for all these things to occur, and then you used an iron rod other than the standard. Now this is what is going to happen. You're going to have a lot of cracks in your walls after building it, because the iron rod you are using, because it's not a standard and it doesn't have that high malleability, and it doesn't have a high tensile strength, it's not able to withstand stress. So what happens is the least stress, you have cracks in your building. Now if you are using a standard iron rod, even if you don't have time to let all these things happen, letting the sand, your filling be so strong, and then your pillars be so strong such that your building it can actually contain or carry your building. Because you are using a standard iron rod, even if all these processes don't occur for you, you still not have cracks because it is able to withstand stress. It has a high tensile strength and also has a high malleability. It's able to bend without breaking. So whatever strength or load is put on the iron rod, you'll be able to adjust and then accommodate it without any stress. This is the reason why you need a standard iron rod for your buildings. The standard iron rod for your buildings. So anytime you are going to ask about iron rods, please always make sure to ask about the standard iron rod. The woods. So you know, if you take a look at the projects I've been showing you over the months. Now before you roof your building, you need to insert some woods. And now the woods do come in various types and quality and all that. There are some that are very heavy and able to withstand a lot of pressures. And one I'm introducing you to is a Dahuma wood. Dahuma is one wood that is able to is one wood that does not allow for easy insect infestation. You know, there are some of the woods. If you want to roof your building, what one would advise you is that if you are not ready or if you don't have the ceiling to put on right after fixing the woods, then you are not supposed to even fix the woods at all. Else, too much rain, sun can destroy the wood. But if you are using a Dahuma wood, whether it rains, whether there is sun, you are going to have your woods being protected. And then two, you are not going to have your woods being infected by insects. So always your wood is very strong. Then we'll talk lastly about the dust you will need. If you need sands for plastering your building or even for molding your blocks, we have what we call the coral dust. That's a very quality dust or sand you need to use for your building. Don't just buy sand from anywhere because probably it's too cheap, but always buy quality stuff for your building so that they can last for years, even before renovation happens. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for the time. In my next video, I'm going to educate you on the various types of the roofing sheets we have and in terms of their quality and when you need them. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe and like my video. Thank you. And the last but not the least, I'll talk about the sockets. So once you are done with your cable fixing and all that, you will need a socket that will help you to power your appliances and all that. And one quality socket you will need or you have to know about is a Bristol. 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 And this is one quality socket you have. When you buy a Bristol socket and then even have a feel of it, you know how it feels and how quality it is. It isn't one of those sockets that you need probably a pen top to push a knob down before you can insert your appliances. You just insert any appliance you have and then it enters without using any pen top or any material to push or press down a knob. These are quality stuff you will need for your building.